morning. It's currently 4:55 and we're at Geneva Airport. So this is why I look the way that I look. Wait, I don't know if I look any better right now. Probably not. But hey, it's 4 in the morning. I'm extremely tired. I'm going to Madrid. I'm going back to Madrid after 6 months of not going to basically, honestly, my second home. I am finally going back. I am a little bit like apprehensive. I'm not even sure that's a word. Let me check. Feeling worried, anxious, or fearful that something bad or unpleasant will happen in the future. I think that's the perfect word. After going back after 6 months, I'm apprehensive, I would say. I'm going to see one of my best friends that I haven't seen in 6 months. I have a window seat in the plane. I have my book with me. I think this is just a great start of today. I'm going back to Madrid. This is peak happiness.
It's a cool hard world outside my window. Ooh, where people don't know which way to go. I breathe you in 'cause you sense the
Hello! Oh my god, I'm officially live from Madrid. I'm currently sitting in a park close to where I used to live. I'm actually like shitting my pants right now. I can't believe that I'm actually here. The first thing that I did was, of course, go see my old apartment and just see like if nothing has changed, and nothing has changed. And I don't know if that makes me feel better or if it makes me feel worse. It's currently 9 a.m. I'm just waiting because I took the earliest flight from Geneva, which was at 6 a.m. for economical reasons. It was just the cheapest flight because I took my tickets like 2 days ago, so everything was already super expensive. But I forgot that in Spain not everything opens as early as in Switzerland. So the coffee shop where I wanted to have brunch, it opens at 10. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait here, enjoy the sun, read my book, and I can't believe I'm here. I'm not really awake right now, so probably what I'm saying is not making any sense, but I'm in Madrid, and isn't that all that matters?
But there's a fire in my soul that keeps me spinning. Ooh, and screaming, now is the time to follow through. We go undercover, I will be your lover. We're up through night and day. Come on, let me hear you say, let's go undercover. I wanna be your lover. I don't want the games they play. It's not us, so we better stay.
Hello! I'm finally in my Airbnb. All I want to do literally is crawl into this bed and never come out of it. I am so tired. I'm going to force myself to go out and walk around. I'm so excited. Like, I don't even have the words to explain like how excited I am to be here. I'm going to show you the Airbnb. Honestly, super cute. For an Airbnb that I booked 2 days ago, that wasn't like too expensive, and that is also like really close to where I used to live last year, which was for some reason one of my criteria. Like, I really wanted to live in that area again, so I'm gonna show you around. First things first, you have the door here. You have a little like TV station. You have a little like seating area, I guess. This, I got bamboozled and I thought it was a window on the pictures, and it's not a window. And Spanish apartments tend to do that. When I was looking for an apartment last year, they did the same thing. They would just hide like random things behind curtains, so you would think it's a window, but it's really not a window. If you look behind it, it's like this. So it's not a window. And then here is like a little like dining table area, which is like super cute. And then you go a little bit further, and here you have the kitchen that is really, really nice. And then you go back, you have here the little bathroom, and then you have the bedroom, which I personally really like. You have all of this is like closet space, a little chair, and then you have the bed with the windows. And then you have here like a little desk seating area kind of thing. Honestly, I think it's adorable and I'm super happy. Maybe my happiness like doesn't really shine through the camera because I'm like super exhausted, but you don't understand how happy I am to be in Madrid, to be back, I am just so excited. I kind of need to let my emotions out. For now, I'm alone. I'm kind of like on a solo trip, but not really, because I'm meeting up with my best friend tomorrow. But anyways, for now, I'm by myself, and it's kind of like me on a solo trip, and it's the first time that I'm doing this, and it feels extremely weird. If you have not understood from the excitement and the amount of times I've said it, I lived here last year for 1 year. I did my master's degree here. Why is there a lock on the bed? I'll just ignore it. And so it's been 6 months now since I have not been in Madrid, and it feels really, really weird to be back, but it also feels like, I don't know, Madrid is just my place. I think every single person has this one thing with this city where it's just like you belong there, and Madrid for me is that. 3 years ago now, I traveled to Madrid for the first time, and it just clicked, like something inside of me just went, okay, this is my place, this is where I'm going to move, and this is where I want to kind of like, not build my life, like that's really big words because I don't necessarily know if I want to live here forever, but I always knew that Madrid was going to be special in my life. I always knew it was something was gonna happen with this city, you know? I don't think I'll ever recover from last year. Like, it was genuinely just the best year of my life. From the people that I met, to the life that I got to live, to my master's degree, to everything was just genuinely perfect. And I actually went to see, I don't want to call her a medium because she wasn't a medium. She wasn't like reading my future or reading me my cards and all of that, but she was kind of like an energy reader in a way. I told her I was very worried about like not necessarily knowing where I'm supposed to go, and I told her that I feel very stuck in the position that I am right now, and I don't necessarily know where my place in the world is. And I told her, I know for a fact my place in the world is not Geneva, and I know I'm not meant to live there, and I know it's not my place. I love it. I love Geneva. I love the people there. I love that my family there. I love the city and I love Switzerland. Each and every person has sort of like their city, and Geneva is just not mine. And she told me that whenever something is meant for you in your life, whenever something is supposed to happen in your life, whether it's finding a job or getting an apartment, a relationship, moving to a new city, she told me if those things are meant for you, they will be served to you on a gold platter. It's going to be easy. Madrid last year, the year that I got to live, is exactly that. It was easy. It was everything that a person can dream of, like genuinely. From the people that I met, to my apartment, to my university, to the life that I lived, everything was easy. Everything worked out in a way. It was, I don't know how to describe it. It was just genuinely perfect. And therefore, because everything was so perfect last year, I was kind of like scared to come back. This weekend, I just sort of felt like I was ready. As I said, I took the plane tickets like 2 days ago, as well as the Airbnb. Like, I booked everything like 2 days ago. And it just felt like I was finally ready to sort of like come back and to kind of like face my fear of like coming back to the city where everything was perfect and everything worked out, and maybe being woken up by the fact that like the city is not perfect and like things have changed and like nothing is ever gonna come close to last year. It's hard to understand from like an outside perspective. Like, people are always like, oh my god, it's not that deep, like it's just Madrid, like it's really not that deep. And it's like, it is that deep. It's this interior battle that I just have to face like every single day, and it's like, I know Geneva is not where I'm supposed to be, and I've never felt like it was my place. Also, my astrocartography card or something, I have 2 lines crossing over Madrid. I don't necessarily know what it means, but it has to mean something. But to make a very, very long story short, just Madrid holds a very special place in my heart. And this whole video is just going to be me fangirling obsessively over Madrid, okay? And if you're not ready for that, you can click off. If you want to see me happy, you can stay. But oh my god, how I missed this city and the people. Oh my god, I love it so much. I told you, this video it's probably gonna be 45 minutes of me fangirling over the smallest details, about me going to Mercadona, about me taking a bike and biking through the city, okay? I'm going to chill a little bit, let my phone charge, and then we're gonna go bike through Madrid, like in the good old days. I'm in Madrid!
Quieres ser amor y tú siempre ganas. Sé que tienes mañas, de lunes a viernes eres mera sana. Y sé lo que es el fin de semana. Si le dan la mueve, baby no sé. Traigo una amiguita porque seamos tres. Trajo una moñita pa' quitar el estrés. Ese cae lo quito en tres. Si le dan la mueve, baby no sé. Traigo una amiguita porque seamos tres. Trajo una moñita pa' quitar el estrés. Yeah. Ese culito me tiene loco, ya pide que me la cene. Que no quiere ver Netflix, quiere que hagamos café.
You're currently in the microwave. I feel like it's the best angle that I can possibly get. It's currently 5 p.m. Mind you, I've been awake since 3 a.m. this morning. My body is deteriorating. It's only 17 degrees. It feels like 35. It's so hot outside. Oh my god. I decided that tonight I was just going to stay in and make myself food. Like, I wanted to try out like a new restaurant, but honestly I was thinking about it the entire like time I was walking around, and I was just like, I don't think I'm ready to go to a restaurant like by myself. But anyway, I had such an amazing day. I kind of embarrassed myself because I went to Corte Inglés. I asked if they were still selling Uggs, and first of all, I'm not sure my sentence in Spanish was correct, but she understood what I meant, so I think it was correct. I don't really know. And she just looked at me like, girl, it's like 35 degrees outside. Why do you want to buy Uggs? And I was like, yeah, fair enough. But my Uggs are just destroyed. I don't like buying shoes because I feel like whatever I wear, it's not gonna look good on my feet. I don't really know. But I feel like Uggs really suit my feet and my body. So I wanted to get new ones, but she was very confused as to why I wanted winter shoes when I was literally sweating from everywhere. I also got food for tonight, which I'm super excited about. I am going to make my favorite dinner that I used to make almost every single day last year when I was living here. Literally, I'm so annoying. The amount of times I've said last year when I was living here, and I'm really sorry about that, but like, yeah, I based my entire personality about the fact that I lived in Madrid for a year. I'm sorry. I got these bangles just for funsies. I don't know. They were just looking at me. But they're making a lot of noise. And I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, can you tell I haven't slept? I got myself the Greek yogurt, okay? I am very specific about my Greek yogurts, and you have to get the one from Dia and not the one from Mercadona. You have to get the one from Dia. It is, I don't know what they put in there, but like literally me and my friends, we were just obsessed with this, and it was always out of stock, but so good. So absolutely amazing. And you top it up with crunchy fruta, whatever, fruta, muesli, I don't know. Then you put a little bit of strawberries on top, and you have the perfect like little snack. And then for tonight, I got myself the dinner. Pizza, yes. If you know me, you know that I eat pizza basically every single day. This one is like the specific one. It's like cereal kind of dough. I don't really know. Apparently it's supposed to be healthier for you. I don't really know. Tomato sauce, mozzarella, garbanzo beans. Oh my god, like I put them on everything, on my salads, on my pizza, on my pasta, like excellent. I am so tired, so I think I'm gonna go to sleep like early, but I also booked myself like a workout class tomorrow morning. If you're ever in Madrid, go to Ciclo, and the teacher is called Clau. Amazing. 10 out of 10 class. Every single time it hits, she is just, for me, she's the best teacher of Ciclo. So I booked that at 8 in the morning tomorrow. And don't get me wrong, I'm super excited, but it's also like I didn't sleep tonight, you know? I also got something at Brandy Melville, which I honestly never do. I got this like little zip-up jacket. And I don't really know if it suits me or not, but I just thought that it's like a good basic to have, I believe. I don't really know. Does it suit me? Say yes. I walked 16,000 steps. I was expecting more. I don't know. I felt like I really walked more. Anyway, I swear tomorrow will be more entertaining. Tomorrow I'm seeing my best friend again, so I'm so excited. Anyway, I'm gonna make my yogurt. Why is there no bowls? tell, I'm going to my workout class. Is it a little bit early? It's currently 7:15, and yes, it's a little bit early, but so excited. But I went to bed like I think at 9 p.m. yesterday. I called with my friends and then I read my book. I wasn't even in the mood to read my book anymore. Like I was so exhausted, so I went to bed at like 9 p.m. and I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm ready for the day. After Ciclo, I'm going to one of my favorite like matcha places. And just everything about today is just so exciting because then I am also seeing my best friend that's arriving, which I haven't seen in 6 months, and we're just gonna spend the afternoon together, and I'm so excited. Whereas yesterday when I came back to the apartment and I like sat down, I was like, you're actually in Madrid right now. Like this is really weird, you know? I just can't believe it, but it feels really good to like, I love living alone. Like it's just, I love it so much. Like coming home to like a nice, clean, empty flat. It's just like, I love it. I love it so much. Like I'm gonna go now, do my workout class.
Brazos, sonidos sentados, extensión. Ciclo los dos brazos. Cuenta 3, sube un tap. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, un push. Repite 5, cruza un brazo, luego el otro. Pulso 3, cruzo 1. Yo me voy contigo, ma.
I just finished my Ciclo class. It's 9 a.m. I'm exhausted. That was so hard. At some point the teacher had to like come up to me and be like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, it just looks like I'm gonna throw up, but I'm not actually gonna throw up. And like the teacher, for me, it's like as if Rosalia was coming up to me. Like she's so cool. I am so happy I did that. That was so much fun. I love the class, I love the music. I don't think I could film too much because it was very dark, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. Also, can I just add that I don't speak a word of Spanish, okay? During my classes, I can't form a single sentence. However, when it comes to Ciclo classes, I am bilingual. I will understand everything and I will talk to everyone. Like, adrenaline just making me talk, but I don't know. If I'm bilingual somewhere, it's at Ciclo. If you want to talk to me in Spanish, come to Ciclo. You know what I mean? I have to do the check-in for my flight because I'm already leaving. Rude to send me an email now to do my check-in. I still have like 2 days, guys. We are a little bit later now. It's currently 6 p.m. and my friend had to leave because she wanted to see her boyfriend, which I believe is extremely rude, but I got myself a matcha from one of my favorite places. I know, I'm sorry, I keep on saying that. But of course, if I'm here for 3 days, I'll go only to my favorite places. But yeah, I'm just having an absolute blast, and I can't believe that I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I had a lot of time to think, and I think that's what's really good about like traveling alone, even though I didn't spend all of my time alone, but most of the time. I wasn't necessarily sure if I wanted to move back or if I was ready to move back or if moving back would be the right decision. Like, there's no place I'm happier. And like, if I imagine myself in the future, it's like here. But it's also scary because like, I don't really know anyone anymore. Like, as I said, like everyone kind of like moved and left. But I think, like when I think about it now, it's like I want to stay in Switzerland for a couple more years. But then I'll come back. Like, I will be back. Like, this is where I want to like have a family and like really establish myself. Like, it's here. I don't really know what this vlog is going to be, but I hope that through some of what I've been saying, you kind of realize how amazing Madrid is and that you should definitely visit. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the dogs and drink my matcha, and yeah, we'll see what we do after. Good evening. Currently 8:30 p.m. I just came home. I am exhausted, okay? How many steps did I walk today? I walked 19,000 steps. I am exhausted. I tell you, exhausted. My feet done. My body done. Like, the workout class this morning completely destroyed me, but the 19,000 steps, like, that was the cherry on top. Like, I actually wanted to go to a restaurant tonight, but that's not gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna leave my place. Like, also, I still have like a pizza in the fridge that I bought yesterday, so I might as well eat that instead of like throwing it away. That would be really, really stupid of me. I'm saving money, plus I'm not throwing food away. I mean, that's the responsible decision to make. You know what I mean? Honestly, when I watch YouTube videos, when people do like hauls and stuff, I tend to like click away because it's, I think, a little bit boring. But please stay. I'm just going to show you really quickly everything that I bought today, which is really not much. Trust me, it's not much. First things first, I bought some shoes. I really struggle to like find pairs of shoes that I genuinely like find nice. Honestly, Madrid is just the place to buy shoes. Let's be honest. I just love the Spanish style, and mostly like their shoes, I think it's exactly what I envision myself like wearing. These little loafers like that. Oh my god, super cute. They're like little flats, but like pointy and like shiny type of way. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but they're a little like brown reddish kind of color, and I think they're just so nice. And lastly, I got, those are very, I think, Spanish style shoes, I would say. Like, oh, again, little flats, and they're so nice. They're so nice. I don't know. I just thought they were cute. I truly don't know how I'm going to bring 3 pairs of shoes into my luggage because I only have hand luggage and my suitcase was already full on the way here. Where am I gonna put them? I don't know. And then I also got the very famous Biodance like sheet masks. Tried this one. I haven't used the purple one. This is like the caviar one, and this is the hydrating one, I think. I haven't used these two, so I don't know about these, but the pink one, completely worth the hype. I would say like the best I can describe is like plumping and like firming. That's how I would describe your skin. Like the thing it does, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's just like honestly worth the hype. And I wanted to do a face mask tonight because it's my last night and I'm really, really sad. And I walked home and like I shed a little tear, so I was like, what could make me feel better? And I thought about doing a face mask. So then I went to the pharmacy and I asked about this one, and she was like, oh, but we also have the new ones. So I was like, okay, might as well. I didn't really know how to tell her no, you know? So yeah, that was it. Yeah, now I'm gonna make dinner and I'm gonna read my book. And that's probably about everything that I'm gonna do. I know that people see Madrid as like party central, but there is nothing, nothing, I tell you nothing, that could get me outside right now. I am exhausted. But yeah, anyway, pizza time! I'm aware it's Friday night. I'm in Madrid, one of the like party central cities, but like it's the last thing I would want to do right now. So this is what I'm doing on a Friday night. I'm reading Iron Flames. It's the sequel of Fourth Wing. Don't ask any questions, just read it. Just read Fourth Wing. My sister has been trying to force this book on me for the past, I don't know, 3 months or something. And I was like, no, like I hate fantasy books. Like it's never been like my thing. What do you mean it's like a book about dragons? I was like, no, I'm not gonna read that. It's the last thing that I'm like interested in. And then I read it and I was like, oh, you were right. It's amazing. Probably no one is wondering about that, but I'm wearing the jacket that I bought at Brandy Melville like yesterday. And I know it's disgusting, and I know that when you buy clothes you should wash them. I am fully aware, and I can already hear my best friend because she's like a clean freak. But basically I have been freezing my ass off in this Airbnb because I don't know how to turn on the heater, because basically the heater is the AC. I was on a call yesterday with my friends and they tried to like help me, but it wasn't working, so I just gave up. But that also means that I have to sleep in a jacket that I didn't wash, and it is disgusting. I am fully aware, but I'd rather be disgusting for a night rather than cold. Enough rambling. I need to go read my book and then I need to go sleep. Tomorrow is already the last day. I don't know really how I feel about it, but I don't really want to think about it either. So yeah, I'm just gonna read my book and that's it. This is a very random shot. I'm literally sitting in the staircase by my Airbnb because I had to leave like super quickly because basically the lady that had to clean the Airbnb, of course, like came. I just didn't expect her to be like this punctual, I think. So she came at like 11 a.m. like sharp, and I was just like, okay, I think she's gonna come at like 11:10, 11:15. So I literally packed my stuff in like 10 minutes. Now I'm just sitting here. Today the weather is a little bit like gloomy, I would say, and also I have my suitcase and everything. I will figure it out, honestly. Today is more so like a chill day, and I'm just gonna like get a coffee now and like, yeah, we're gonna take our time. I don't know, I left so quickly, I didn't have the time to like finish my makeup, so I'm gonna do it in the fucking staircase. I can't believe I'm curling my eyelashes in the staircase.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart is so
in a street near one of my favorite coffee shops. It's called Pani Pepinios, and it's really good. However, get the extra shot of matcha, or else there will not be enough matcha, in my opinion. And with that, I got myself a cinnamon roll from, it's called Demazie. I don't really know, but it's like a famous chain in Spain, I think. Don't mark my words. That will be my breakfast. I used to do this like, I think once a month, where I would just get a matcha or a coffee, a little cinnamon roll from the same place, and sit on this exact bench and just listen to music and have a good time. It's a little bit colder than usual today, but that's okay. I'm really just doing everything that I love to do when I lived here. I'm trying to manifest coming back, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna enjoy my cinnamon roll now.
Feeling is all gone. If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew. My will is strong with a place to lean. In the moment I hung desperately. The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my skin and bones, I'm remembering the words you told me. Wait, hold on.
It has come to the worst moment ever. I'm at the airport and I'm about to leave Madrid, which is literally like breaking my heart. Also, my hand luggage was like overweight, which is kind of crazy because like, what do you mean my hand luggage is overweight? I was in the bus and I was about to like cry, and then I was like, okay, keep your shit together, like it's not that deep, like I will be back. And I know that I will be back. It's just like 6 months ago when I said like, oh, I'm going home, it meant like coming to Madrid, and now it doesn't. I don't know. Also, the weather today was a little bit like cold, so I just sat in like a cafe for the last like 2 hours and I couldn't really do much. Also, I had my luggage, so yeah, I kind of just like wasted 2 hours, which made me a little bit like sad, a little bit frustrating, but here we are. Just know that I'm a little bit sad right now, but it will be okay because I know I'll be back, and that's all that matters to me. It's the fact that I know that I will be back in Madrid very soon, fully with a job and an apartment. But yeah, anyway, that's it. That's all for me. Hope you enjoyed.